My name is Jim Cibak. I am a brewer here at Revolution Brewing Company.
My name is Will Turner, and I am also a brewer at Revolution Brewing Company. I grew up when we didn't have a lot of variety. We didn't have a lot of choice of quality beer. And now it's amazing that we have so many different choices.
In a way, it still is true that beer is a very socially acceptable and approachable beverage. But now there's so many different styles and really interesting barrel-aged beers and beautiful packaging.
It's pretty cool to check out the art of brewing and to actually see what is available, all the different styles that are available, what people can actually do. When so many people had that stereotype of what beer was. So not only is it something that we get to try all these new different styles that we used to have to travel around the world to get. We have wonderful beer here, but it's also something that's a local, fresh product. And we're getting a lot of smaller breweries, and people can just go locally and get to know their brewers, and it's really nice to have that neighborhood feel, and it's a little, as opposed to just being mass-produced stuff that came from factories. Now we're actually seeing the artistic side of brewing, and I think that brings people together a lot. A handful of years ago, we would always say, yeah, if you look at other cities around the country, if you look at Portland or you look at Seattle or you look at Denver, it's like they have so many breweries out there. And we don't have that many. We have a handful, but they all make good beer. So now we are getting to that point where we can say we have quality and we have a great number of breweries as well. So that's really cool. In terms of ahead of the curve, I would just point to, if you look at our barrel aging that we do in the Chicagoland area, that's something that has been really linked with our area. And we have the Barrel Age Beer Festival every year here in our city. And so that's something that I think really took off in this area and is spread throughout the country. And our festival every year is phenomenal.
We have the Chicago Beer Society here, which has been really kind of laying the groundwork in Chicago, for years and years and years from the inception of some of the earlier breweries in Chicago. Maybe even before the Goose Island Brew Pub, back.
Those guys were
back to the days of Cibak and some of those other really early breweries, Chicago Brewing. What I really enjoy is just the creativity of it. As I said, we try to be true to style in a lot of the beers that we make, but we also have the ability to mix it up and do whatever we want. We could brew an IPA with Pilsner malt, or we could brew an English IPA with. No problem. We can brew whatever we like whenever we want, really. Especially at a pub setting like we are now. When we start producing our beer, this is really kind of a testing ground and an experimenting ground for us to really see what we're going to package and what we want to package. It's nice because a lot of people that are in the beer, they really won't bullshit you. If they don't like it, they'll tell you.
What I like about brewing is that it combines so many different aspects, so many different professions. You get the artistic side, you get creativity, especially on the small scale here, we get to actually express our artistic side, yet we're doing a lot of physical labor. For me personally, just to be able to express myself, and then to be able to actually go out at the end of the day and see people consuming what we've produced. It's phenomenal. I got goosebumps actually. Just the experience there. It's just to be able to share that with people and just tell when people are like, that's awesome, and especially when you get to make special beers for loved ones and all that, and it's a way that we can express ourselves and let all of you know how much we love you.